Hi. Welcome to Growing Up Through Our Eyes. Growing Up Through Our Eyes is a social forum that, discusses issues pertaining to teenage pregnancy and parenting. So I just had, some pressure to come up with all this because I was touched by the surge in teenage pregnancy within a short time that we had our children locked down with us during this pandemic period. So I felt like, as a parent and a mother, I just come out and we discuss, we have a chat on how we can help our children. Because in most African setups, and also some other families, the matters pertaining to sexualities are never discussed. It's a no topic. It's left to the teacher and the church or the community outside there. Yes, that they're doing a good job. Those are supportive programs. But I felt that maybe teaching should start right from the house. So when the child goes outside there, it should just act as a backup. So just going straight to the point. In my last clip, I talked about changes that takes place in both boys and girls. So today our child is growing up very fast, and these growths are not, things that happened overnight. They are gradual. Growth is something very gradual, but they are noticeable. You don't need a scientist that your son is having beards, or your daughter is having breasts, or your daughter is having menstruation. These are physical things. You don't need a research, not unless if you want to go on to the scientific bit. But I'm talking from a parent's perspective. I'm talking from a parent's eye. I'm talking from, this, community person outside there. It's nothing professional about it. So a child is growing very fast, and this child is having some self-identity. He's already started identifying with the different groups, and he's also very conscious about himself or herself. So you encourage, as I'd say, you encourage the children to join the different groups if they like football, netball, volleyball, going to movies, being together during study time, Christian Union, Young Catholic Association. There are various groups you encourage because you want your child to grow socially, but you advise your child accordingly, because at this time is when now we have this peer pressure, taking toll on them. So talk to your child, encourage those social mingling. As a parent, if you tell your child about the dangers of joining bad groups which indulge in alcoholism, sexual intercourse, and thuggery, then they may weather the storm. But if your child maybe did not get it right, somehow they may, succumb to the peer pressure. So I'll just do maybe a Zoom and talk to various parents, and so that we share this idea on how to help our children overcome the peer pressure that may push them into indulging in some bad activities. So it is irrespective of you as a parent talking to your children about the importance of being pure in their body, and waiting for them to mature so that they could they get ready for these sexual matters. There are always society is never straight. There are always these people who they are curious. You could have a child who's curious and they really want to know, what is this sex? So you've done your part as a parent. The community outside there, say the schools, have done their counseling and guidance. The church have done their part, and many other groups that support these people. But there's always this child. There's always that child, In a family, we say, the black sheep. Yeah, there's always that child that, is curious. They want to know, what is this? So how do we support this child? As a parent, you've realized that maybe you've talked, you've done everything, but your child could be or is already, indulging in sexual matters. Because we said there are repercussions to that. Apart from having a baby, when they are not ready for the baby, they are going to school, Their schools will be halted for a period of time. There are also these diseases that are about to come, by. So, as a parent, you realize that your child is indulging in, sexual activities. So, how do we help this child? Remember, I'm talking as a parent, from a parent's eye. It's growing up through our eyes. If you like the program, please go to my YouTube channel, Growing Up Through Our Eyes, and subscribe. Welcome and bye-bye for now.